Hello there, Grade 4 learners. Welcome back to another fun English lesson. We will start our lesson today about sound devices, words that make our sentences sound fun, musical, and full of life. Are you ready? Let's go. Listen carefully to this sentence. With a slow swooshing, the stories fluttered from the bahug. Can you say the word swooshing with me? Ready? Say swooshing. The word swooshing sounds just like the noise it describes, the sound of something moving through the air. That kind of word is called onomatopoeia. Let's say it together, onomatopoeia. These are words that imitate sounds like buzz, clang, meow, or boom. Now, listen to this one. Amazed Abyong is in awe of the beautiful bahug. Did you hear it? The words amazed Abyong and awe all start with the same sound. The vowel sound. That's called alliteration. It's when two or more words start with the same sound. Let's try one more. Abyong and his friends danced, clapped, and stamped at the yard. Can you hear the repeating vowel in danced, clapped, and stamped? That's what we call assonance, the repetition of vowel sounds in nearby words. Say it with me, assonance. Today's lesson will help us become super readers. We'll learn how to find the important details in a story, the people, the place, and what happens. When we do that, we're learning something called story grammar. Story grammar helps us understand a story better, just like detectives who look for clues to solve a mystery. All right, class. For this activity, I want you to read the following sentences carefully. Pay close attention to the words in bold and in italics. Each sentence gives you context clues, little hints that can help you guess what the bold or italic words mean. Your job is to encircle the correct meaning of each highlighted word. Remember, use the clues in the sentence to help you choose the best answer. Ready? Let's sharpen those reading detective skills and begin. Let's begin. 1. The events done by a main character can be presented through a first-person author's point of view, using nouns such as I, we, and us. Authors. Point of view refers to letter A, the way the story is presented, or letter B, the events of a story. The correct answer is letter A. Point of view is the way the story is presented. 2. For the story to be properly understood, the teacher presented it in a sequential plot. She began by introducing the characters, then narrated the various events in which the characters solved a problem, and ended with how the problem was solved. Sequential plot refers to letter A, two or more events presented at the same time, or letter B, the arrangement of events in a story. The correct answer is letter B. Plot is the arrangement of events in a story. 3. After reading the story, the learners were asked to draw conclusions by examining the events in the story, the possible meaning of these events, and why these events occurred. Draw conclusions means letter A, making meaning out of what is not clearly stated, or letter B, to say what will happen in the future. The correct answer is letter A, making meaning out of what is not clearly stated. 4. To be able to draw or infer conclusions, the denotative or dictionary meaning of words used in a story must be analyzed. Denotative means letter A, literal meaning, or letter B, implied meaning. The correct answer is letter A. Denotative means literal meaning. 5. Aside from the denotative meaning of words, the connotative meaning used in a story should also be analyzed. Connotative means letter A, literal meaning, or letter B, implied meaning. The correct answer is letter B. Connotative means implied meaning. All right, class. Are you ready for a colorful story today? We're going to read a beautiful short literary text called The Story of the Rainbow. But before we dive into the story, let's think about a few questions that will guide us while we listen and read. Here are our guide questions. 1. Who are the characters in the story? 2. How was the story presented? 3. What happened in the story? 4. How were the events in the story narrated or told? 5. What is the ending of the story? And most importantly, number 6, what message can you get from the story? The story we will read is entitled The Story of the Rainbow, an Indian Legend. Once upon a time, all the colors in the world started to quarrel. Each claimed that she was the best, the most important, the most useful, the favorite. Green said, "Clearly, I am the most important. I am the sign of life and of hope. I was chosen for grass, trees, and leaves. Without me, all the animals would die. Look out over the countryside, and you will see that I am in the majority." Blue interrupted, "You only think about the earth, but consider the sky and the sea. It is water that is the basis of life, and the clouds draw this up from the blue sea. The sky gives space and peace and serenity. Without my peace, you would all be nothing but busybodies." Yellow chuckled, "You're all so serious. I bring laughter, gaiety, and warmth into the world. The sun is yellow, the moon is yellow, and the stars are yellow. Every time you look at a sunflower, the whole world starts to smile. Without me, there would be no fun." Orange started next to blow her own trumpet. "I am the color of health and strength. I may be scarce, but I am precious, for I serve the inner needs of human life. I carry all the most important vitamins. Think of carrots and pumpkins, oranges, mangoes, and papaws. I don't hang around all the time, but when I fill the sky at sunrise and sunset, my beauty is so striking that no one gives. Another thought to any of you." Purple rose to her full height. She was very tall and spoke with great pomp. "I am the color of royalty and power. Kings, chiefs, and bishops have always chosen me, for I am a sign of authority and wisdom. People do not question me, they listen and obey." Indigo spoke much more quietly than all the others did, but just as determinedly. "Think of me, I am the color of silence. You hardly notice me, but without me, you all become superficial. I represent thought and reflection, twilight and deep waters. You need me for balance and contrast, for prayer and inner peace." And so the colors went on boasting, each convinced that they were the best. Their quarreling became louder and louder. Suddenly there was a startling flash of brilliant white lighting. Thunder rolled and boomed. Rain started to pour down relentlessly. The colors crouched down in fear, drawing close to one another for comfort. Then Rain spoke. "You foolish colors, fighting among yourselves, each trying to dominate the rest. Do you not know that Creator made you all? Each for a special purpose, unique and different. Creator loves you all. Join hands with one another and come with me. Creator will stretch you across the sky in a great bow of color as a reminder that Creator loves you all and that you can live together in peace, a promise that Creator is with you, a sign of hope for tomorrow." And so whenever Creator has used a good rain to wash the world and a rainbow appears in the sky, let us remember to appreciate one another.